Use the code CHICKEN in the shop.
Hey guys, the Chickens here. We are back today with another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, we're going to go over what you guys need to know for ending and finishing the season of Season 39. The season of the key vacuum, as I like to call it. Guys, you enjoy the videos, make sure you subscribe to the channel. Just a better way to make sure you're going to see them. Also, I appreciate those of you who picked up instant training, or I think there's actually a deal in the shop today. I just bought it a second ago. And yeah, upgrade your hero. 18 tokens for 3.4 million gold for $7 Canadian. 18 hero tokens, not too bad. I mean, I'm not hurting for them, but it's also like one of the only ways to get them through that and trader tickets. So yeah, pretty exciting. We have a shop offer. Anyways, guys, here we go. Also, all the update stuff, made a video talking about that it's either yesterday or the day before. If you want to check that one out, we talked about the hero. The hero. The hero, the troop, the whatever it is. I don't know what it is. I'm not like playing dumb and I actually know what it is. I literally have no idea what this update is going to be. Or if there's even an update coming. So, yeah, exciting stuff. So let me know what you guys think on that. And here we are. Here we are, and there it is. So I don't know if we're parked or not. 25.55, that seems awfully low. If I was to play it safe, I would go for 25.60. I would, or sorry, 25.60 or legendary. I really don't think, like, I don't feel good about parking here. Honestly, I just, I don't have that much more time to play, and there's that. And if I was to go 7, if I had the keys to go 7, I would do that, and I would push, and I'd go for the top 500. But yeah, I just don't have it. I just don't have the keys. So this is the tech that I chose. I gotta, I made my bed. I gotta lie in it. And I think this is about as good as I'm gonna do, because man, that last little run that I had, it took so long to get there. Now, I did not do a lot of attacks this season. Today I had quite a few of them. We got up into number 7 in Canada, which is actually pretty sweet. 784. So, in a 3-week season, I'm typically up, not typically, but I'm definitely over 1,000 or close to 1,000. So for a 4-week season, 784 is not a lot of battles fought. So I'm going to go over what you guys need to know going forward for the next 3 days. And then we'll do like a quick thoughts overall in the season. I'll probably end up jumping back in tomorrow, so this isn't going to be the wrap-up and review, but excuse me, yeah. Big change today. Grappler. I don't know why. In my opinion, the Grappler is worse than the Laser. The Laser is going to kill more troops. Grappler was working. I don't know why. Sometimes it would grab Brick, but a lot of the times in the battles when I was watching the replays, it didn't. But this base is nice. This one is really good. If you're looking for a 6ER base, I would either copy this one or I would copy the totally front-loaded one, because I find that the front-loaded one with the 2 engines at the back, I found that one was just like a good mix-up base. You're going to catch people off guard with it. Yes, you're going to get smoked sometimes. Yes, you're going to get secrets sometimes, but it gives you that wow factor, that chance of like, somebody's going to run into it, not know what it is, not know how to hit it, or hit it completely wrong thinking that they're okay. So, yeah, there's basically 3 bases. There's this one that's kind of shifted over on the left. That one I was running this morning. It was terrible. I wouldn't advise that one unless you have all the multi-nodes. And then there's the front-loaded one. I saw very seldomly a couple compact right bases. But let's get into the attack. So this guy was actually a 7 we won on our last one. A 7 with rocket launchers. But you saw he got a pretty abysmal time on us, so that's the only reason we won. So, so for the 7s, typically I'm going 2 heavy choppers, 6 doodlers, Brick with battle orders. On this one, this guy actually has a top 50 trophy too, which is kind of scary. On this one, since he had the rocket launchers, I wanted that extra cover from the heavy choppers, and it made the landing super easy, because then it's not like the boom cannon in the middle needs like a shock or a crater or whatever. Also, today I forgot to mention, we picked up 100% GBE and critters. That's what allowed us to get to where we are today as a 6. along with having the rest of the defenses. But I didn't unlock any defense today. So yeah, it's pretty straightforward on this setup for the 7s. Now you see what we're doing. We're just working our way up. And this does get tricky towards the middle. We'll break that down in a sec. But we're spending all our GB just clearing boom mines. We do not have Kavon with us, right? We're using brick. So every bomber that dies to a boom mine adds up. And what does that do? It slowly takes away from your time. You know, if you're down to just a few, it makes the split that much harder, which we're talking about now. And it's just overall going to decrease your time, right? So here we go. So this is where the battle is won or lost. If you don't move your troops like I did right there, what's going to happen is they're all going to go up here. They're all going to keep going up that way. They're going to come back here. They're all going to sit over there. You got to flare them eventually, but that way they're going all the way around the world, and you just never get a good time doing that. So I found the best way to hit the 7s that are laid up like this, that are kind of center and then spread out at the back. Most of them are like that. Is by the time you get to the middle, you want to flare over to a defensive building, not an engine room, a defensive building on the right, because we need that to go down quickly. And we want to do it, you see there's still stuff right in front of them here. You want to do it while there's still stuff in the middle that the bombers that end up, you know, kind of where like there's two groups, right? There's the group on the left, the group on the right. You want them to basically be on top of those or directly in line, or at least for sure going to target all that stuff in the middle, because that's how you get your split. These guys move over here, and again, ideally you would do this with a battle orders, because the battle orders is just going to make the split that much better, because you're going to make sure that all these guys get here super fast. They take out whatever that building is super quick, and these guys essentially don't even move, and they just, you know, they flare over, and then they go on the left side, and it works really well. So you see right here, they end up going this way, and then we shock, and that was kind of a sloppy one, but we got a lot of heavies going left. We had one bomber trailing off. Okay, this is a horrible example, but that's the idea anyways, and I'll find another one. Apparently Spotify opens on... Wow, that was weird. What song was that? Walk This Way, Run DMC. I somehow managed to open that on my phone with whatever I just said. Anyways, very strange. So yeah, you get the split, and then it's easy from there. So let's see if we can find a better one. I think Omar, I think he's a 7. Yeah. Okay, so he's a 7 with rocket launchers and a sky shield, but what does he not have? He does not have green mines. He doesn't have regular mines. So that means 2-6 is wide open. We're back in it for 2-6 because we don't have, we don't need as much coverage. It's just easier for the bombers just to run up and do some damage. So yeah, let's take a look at this. So you see, same kind of idea. We get the split off the start. All the GBE, it's focused just on simply clearing mines, clearing the boom mines. Once those are out of the way, we're just using battle orders, shocking anything that's targeting the bombers if we need to. And then we get up and we get into this range over here. Now I think I actually screwed this attack up. I didn't do any flaring because I already had it such a decent split. My plan was kind of, okay, let them take out the left, we'll take out the right, and then everyone's going to naturally move over. I'll save up GBE while I'm going this way, and then we're going to go hard on the battle orders. I probably shouldn't have shocked right there. I should just let that bomber die, but whatever. Maybe I would have got a second battle orders off earlier. But either way, so you see right here, when we're going at the sky shield, we want to flare super early, because look at how long it takes that flare to get there from where we hit it. And I actually missed I thought I made the flare. I was feeling pretty good about myself, but then I realized I had to reflare after. So yeah, he didn't get a great time, but we did there. And that guy fizzled, strangely enough. This was technically my best hit. I think this is a 6. So yeah, we'll go over the 6 as well. And so here's what we're doing for the 6. Pretty well the same thing as yesterday. We just have a lot more GBE and we have critters. So the mines aren't really a problem anymore. So here's what we can do. We can flare up onto the mortar, same style that we were doing yesterday. Straight with the battle orders. Come on, chicken, straight with the battle orders. There we go. And we want to make sure that the heavies are coming out of the heavy choppers to be in front of Brick kind of before she uses her battle orders. If we do the battle orders too soon, you run the risk of Brick running up and hitting a boom mine or just being in the way of something. Not a huge deal on this map. This was actually one of the few times where Brick went on the wrong side for me, but we were still able to figure it out here. And yeah, we're doing the same things. Again, we're clearing all those mines. You see, with the ability of having critters and gunboat energy, so much easier. And yeah, so what's the priority as we come in through here? Well, we want to, you know, I can't say how many shocks because it depends on how much GB you had. For me, I have lots of GB now, so I can do 2 shocks on the laser and still have battle orders. You definitely want to make sure you're aware of where the laser's pointing, and if it's going to hit your bombers and you're using Brick, you got to shock it, because if not, you're going to lose all your bombers. So yeah, we keep that shocked, we keep that down, and we're just blasting our way forward. We're just kind of cycling shocks, cycling battle orders. Now, the other thing is you got to watch this left side. There's always a boom cannon somewhere with a shock launcher. Sometimes there's an engine on this shelf over here. You have to pay attention to that left side, and that's something where, you know, you need to put one of your shocks there, because there's typically 1 or 2 bombers. As you can see, this one's already getting ready to face him. There's going to be 1 or 2 bombers that veer out to the left, so it's very important that that we allow them to take down that boom cannon. It typically just takes 1 shock, or if you have critters, 1 thing of critters. You can see I'm doing that right there, right now. Throwing down another shock on the laser, since it is pretty deep. Again, we have more GBE, so we can throw in another battle orders. That's no problem. Yeah. And then from here, it's all about mine clearing and getting ready for the flare. So at what point do we flare? So basically, we want to get rid of all of these 3 front defenses. Anything that's going to chop our bombers up, slow them down a lot. You know, they're still all moving in kind of the general right direction. But you see, I've only got that 1 bomber on the left, so I think we do actually need to flare on that engine from here. Oh, no, we don't. We don't. Never mind. So we got a nice split. You got to see how the split goes first. If they split nice, the split is faster. If they split like garbage and they all go to one side, the flare is faster. So you have to kind of read how they're going to go and either guess or, you know, just be able to tell in advance what's going to happen. So that's the best tips that I got for right now, guys. Like I said, I do not know if I'm parked. I hope that I am. 3 days left. It's a lot of time. Typically the last day the leaderboard really picks up, but we'll see. We'll see. We still have Barrage in the menu, so we might have one last little push point as a 6ER. But yeah, we'll see what the future brings. Appreciate you guys for watching. We actually have a really cool video coming out this weekend, so make sure you subscribe to the channel. You guys are not going to want to miss that. And yeah, appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you, and we'll see you in the next one. Check it out. Bye.